real nav lifer right here.
Hi, I'm Jeremiah, and this is my life.
What the hell?
Hi, do you know someone with a bitchy face?
They look like they're kind of thoughtfully sad or angry for no reason.
That's bitchy resting face.
I'm not an asshole, I just have an asshole face.
Oh, you think you fancy?
Let's hit the road. We are parked on the side of the road between Reno and Truckee because I have a couple of hours of work I need to do, and there's cell service in this canyon, and I want to catch the sunset over these train tracks and the river. So we're gonna work and then hopefully catch the sunset, and it's gonna be beautiful. I hope. We'll see. You'll see. We'll all see. We're all gonna see. It's gonna be okay. It's all okay. Getting kind of cold now that the sun has gone down in this little canyon. So we're gonna start heading west. My goal is to get all the way to the coast and literally park on the coast. I randomly opened my maps and I found a place that I had marked a long time ago, a little place north of San Francisco, and near there's a parking lot that doesn't look like it has any no camping signs. We're gonna head all the way there. It's about 4 hours. We're gonna see what's waiting for us, and this is kind of how I choose my spots. Sometimes I choose a Walmart, sometimes I do a campsite, sometimes it's an obvious place that's okay to park in the middle of nowhere. It'll be tricky in California because it's just so developed. There's so many people, everything's so controlled and regulated. So we'll see. You guys are going to be able to experience this stress-free, but I have a feeling tonight I'm going to fall asleep worrying just a little bit that I'm going to get another knock on the door. But you got to learn somehow, and you got to find out. It looks okay. Use my best judgment. Let's get going. Walmart is a great place to refill your water containers for 29 cents a gallon. So that's what we're doing. Well, the place that I wanted to go, there were a bunch of no camping signs around it, so I didn't want to take the chance. I drove a little further and started coming across massive turnouts for slow traffic to pull out and let other cars to go by. So I guess it's time to test whether these are illegal to camp in as well. Not camp, to park in and sleep in. So we'll see. It's also, the one I'm parked in is a bigger one, which I figure is a better idea since I'm further away from the road. But it also is not even at all. So we're kind of parked on a slant, but I put the slant so that it's towards the driver's side of my van, so that when I'm sleeping, I'm falling into the bed rather than out of the bed. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I'm really tired. It's only 9 or so. I'm really tired. It's been a long day. Let's just call it a good night, yeah? Good night. Sometimes this is just the most welcome sight that I can have. Peace. Nothing quite like the California coast. That sea air, the seagulls, oh, absolutely beautiful. Decided to take a little detour, a little side trip to Point Reyes, which is where about 5 years ago I fell off a cliff and almost died. So it's a special little place. I almost drove right by, and then I thought this might be the last time I'm around this area for a while, and it means a lot to go visit it, to remember to be grateful for life. So we're headed there now. So apparently the lighthouse portion of Point Reyes is closed, so maybe that's just a story for another time, but I'm gonna take a little walk because I gotta think about it anyway, and then we'll move on. It's crazy foggy here in Point Reyes, which is a whole peninsula up north of San Francisco. And this is exactly how it was way back on the day that I came up here all alone, hours away from where I lived, nobody knew where I was, and ended up getting in a pretty bad situation. It's really interesting to be back here in a different part of life, completely different part of life, you know, now that I'm homeless. In all seriousness, to be here and to remember that life almost ended, and so much has happened since then, and so much will happen going forward. It's always a really good thing to remember that life is a gift, and how quickly it can leave us is something that if we keep close to our minds and our hearts, I think it helps us live a better life. The consciousness and continuous awareness of how close and how inevitable death is. Getting deep again in van life. I only do this every once in a while because I know we can't do too much, can't handle it. But I'm gonna go sit on my roof and watch the ocean for a while and get over this deep feelings. Maybe not, probably still gonna be inside me because that's Jeremiah. Anyway.